Hello everyone, my name is Chai and welcome to the 9th episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. In this episode, I hope to make this area that I'm in a little bit prettier and also add some more functionality into it. I'd like to make a few redstone automagic farms, so hopefully I can trade the stuff that I get from it with the villagers. Let's get on with the episode. The first thing I'm going to need to do is a lot of clearing of area. This place is covered in tree and I need it to not have tree so I can put a lot of things here, including possibly my own trees. So I've first just got to start taking everything down. I'm a little worried I'm going to end up regretting this. You see, it's all nice and flat down here, and then there's this huge, just lump of land, and then it goes back to being nice and close to the river. What I'm going to do is try to just get rid of this lump here so it's all nice and kind of just next to the river and happy. I wonder how many tools I've broken on this entire area to make it look nice. Oh, hello there. Anyone else? Oh, yes, many people else. I don't have a shield or a lot of armor left on my pants. Ow. Alright. The good news is they're stuck in the river, and that's funny. Oh, I've got a bow. I can just pew-pew them until they go away. Not here. Go away. Time to go adventure to find a cow. Alright, adventure. Not a very long adventure, though. There's a cow right there. What is over here? Oh, there's been a dark oak forest here this whole time? I might extend the river again. I probably won't, though. That took a lot of time, effort, and shovels. When I have better gear, then maybe. But right now, I think I'll just leave this as a little sad lake. There's a zombie there. Hello, zombie. How would you like to die? Ow. Rude. That took far longer than I expected it to, but now this area is nice and clear of trees. It's also a bit flatter, so it'll be easier to build on. Here we encounter a bit of an issue. I'd like to make a honeycomb farm with the bee that's in here, and then I'll probably also bring a bee back from home over there. But to get the mushroom blocks I want, and to move the bee's nest around, I'm going to need Silk Touch. I don't have that yet, but I do have a few empty villagers back at the village, so I should be able to get myself a Silk Touch book. This will also be useful in the future for when I want a Silk Touch book for a pickaxe, because then I can just have the villager ready already. Alright, here we've got an interesting situation. We have a mending book, but only if I pay for it and then sacrifice the ability to get a Silk Touch book this way. I think I'm going to do it solely because it is a pain to get the mending book, and that thing's going to be so useful later. This should probably be enough paper to lock in the trade. Alright, you still a mending villager? Sweet. I've got quite a few emeralds, and I'll probably buy a mending book later, but right now, I need to go and figure out another way to get myself a nice Silk Touch book for some bee nests. There's a man! Get back here. Oh, he's gone. The man's gone. The man is dead. Let's see. If I use an enchantment table, will it get me Silk Touch? Time to find out, I guess. Just gotta re-roll these books a little. Alright, Silk Touch. Not guaranteed. We're only going for a guaranteed Silk Touch book. That is definitely not what I want. That is Fortune 3. Pickaxe has been acquired. It is time to go and take the hive. Okay, in theory, I should just be able to... Yep. Sweet, we got ourselves a bee's nest. I'm gonna put it here just for safekeeping. The next material I want to gather is some yellow terracotta, because I don't feel like grabbing each individual clay block, smelting it down, dyeing it yellow, and then smelting it down again. What I'd like to do is try to find myself a mesa biome. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but we'll find out. While we're out here, I'd also like to see if I can find some bees' nests, because they have a very pretty yellow color, and I'd like to try and make a nice looking bee farm for the bees. Probably should have packed more food. Fortunately, this has Fire Aspect 2 on it, so I can just kind of kill it. And then I get meat, which is nice. You know, I forgot to bring a bed, too. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's the jungle where I got my pet bird. That means I've been here before and need to explore really far. Oh, fun, a village. And a bee's nest! That means that I can collect some dudes. That's pretty nice. There's more bees over here. Just gonna take that guy. Thank you very much. Onwards into the sunrise, I guess. You know, in hindsight, I probably should have taken Femur out on this adventure. But I didn't. Sorry, Femur. There's fish. Hello. Come here. There you go. Got a fish now. Oh, there's melons here. I could collect them for trading. That's a desert over there. Huh. It is. Red sand. That might mean that a mesa is nearby. Badlands. Is this it? Is this all the Badlands I get? Wait, is that more Badlands? Please, please say that's more Badlands. It is! It is! Alright, this should be enough. Time to head back. Oh, there's some parrots here. That's fun. I'd get another one, but I still haven't named the parrot that I have at home, so I probably shouldn't. By the way, if you have name suggestions for, like, any of the creatures that I befriend / tame / kidnap from their natural home and force to be my friend, please let me know, because it would be really nice to see some of the suggestions that you guys have. Fun fact, you can sleep underwater? Don't know who needed to know that, but if you did, then hey, good news for you. Wait, isn't this the area near the Lilac area? I think it is, because, yeah, there's the weird spruce pile. There's this funky looking cliff. And there's the flat area I cleared, and there are the lilacs. It's good to be home. Now that I'm back, I need to get this smelting. Really, most of what I need to do now is just get resources for the bee cave. I have most of everything else that I need. Like, for example, I want to use a bit of honeycomb and some honey blocks. I have 1 honey block, and I have 35 honeycomb blocks, neither of which is nearly enough. However, while we wait for our bees to make more honey, we can go out looking for some sand, because I want to use yellow glass. This is a new shovel. I hope to break it, and hopefully that'll be enough sand. This should get me just over 2 stacks of sand. Looks like the terracotta's done. Now we've got a stack and a half of some yellow glazed terracotta. Now I need to get the sand smelting. I've decided to be organized. This chest is going to be for, like, all the normal building stuff that I'm going to do. So, like, that's the redstone farms and just, like, maybe a shack to sleep in and have a bit of extra spare storage. This chest is going to be for the bee area because I want that to be a little bit specialer than the rest of it. And then this one is just going to be for the general nature of things. Hey everyone, it's Chai. I might have made a bit of a mistake. There was a ghast, and I was just, you know, hopping along, trying to get myself some quartz for some mushrooms that I was gonna build, and, yeah. The good news is I have plenty of iron because I was going to do some redstoning, and that requires a lot of iron, so now we're just missing a bit. Well, back to what I was doing before, I guess, which is just gathering resources in the nether. Hopefully I don't die again, although I should probably get some gold. This will also be good for getting all my XP back up since I lost it all. I've got almost everything I need except for the honey blocks, and because this is going to take a full inventory worth of space, I'm just going to grab an inventory of stuff, move it over to the place where I want to build it, which is over there. Ooh, you can see it in the rain. And then hopefully, oh. Really? Alright, I moved all the stuff that I prepared, and then realized that I don't actually have any of the redstone stuff prepared, so now I have to go and do that. Yay, half a stack of honey! Can take that back, and that is the most challenging piece to get, so now that that's out of the way, everything else should be easy. Everything else is also almost done, so that checks out. That is an unpleasant noise. That is quite unpleasant. Ugh! I am so sorry. Alright, I'm getting a little bored of resource gathering, so I'm gonna do some building now. First, I just want to make this terrain look a bit nicer, because it's not the prettiest at the moment, and I would like to fix that. Alright, the terrain has been patched up. The first thing I want to work on is like a little crack, a cave in the wall here for the bees, because I think they'll like it. I'd like to make an automagic bee farm so that later when I need mass amounts of honey blocks, I don't have to wait multiple days trying to gather it. It sure would be a lot easier if I had diamond tools, wouldn't it? I've traded for so many new pickaxes that this guy is going to let me trade for more stuff. That's nice. I'm going to start building the bee farm here. I found this tutorial on the internet, and I'm going to link it in the description so that you guys can check it out too and hopefully make your own bee farm. Also going to be adapting it a little bit so that the bees can be free roam bees around this lilac area. Alright, this hopper minecart should be able to go under the blocks here, and that'll be able to pick up all of the honeycomb and honey bottles that we'll be gathering. Alright, in theory, this pod should be working. Now I just have to do this like 7 more times. Alright, the bee farm is built and stocked with a whole bunch of cool things. Now it's time to make this room look nice, because right now it just looks like an ugly cave. First thing I'm going to want to do is... oh, that's an issue. I don't know how that happened, but we're going to put this back into the farm and hope it doesn't happen again. The first thing we're going to do is try to make it so that this area is closed off. We don't want any of the bees trying to get back here. Now that that's in order, we're going to want to put some glass down, but I want it to be like in front of here so the bees like still have a place to get out into. So I'm gonna do that, and then that's just gonna be a temporary block. Now I can just place all of this nice glass, and hopefully the bees should be able to get in and out through this hole here, but then also the honey will get trapped and won't be able to go through this block, so the minecart will pick it up. Alright, that was more difficult than expected. Now it's time to build everything else. It's done. Looks somewhat bee-like, I think. Now I've just got to build the rest of it. Oh no, I don't have enough for the waterfall. Ah, this is not the situation I wanted to be in today. Oh no. Alright, now I just need to gather 1, 2, like 5-ish blocks of honey. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 blocks of honey. While we wait for all of the honey to grow, I'd like to make this pool glow a bit more. I'm going to use some shroomlights, dig out the bottom layer of this stone, and then I'm going to place some honey over it. Alright, I like it. It glows a bit more. Oh, this is not fun to get caught in. I'll keep that in mind. It glows, which I think is really cool. It adds like a layer of depth to the honey. Now I just have to make the rest of this place look nice, because it's kind of a sad hole at the moment, and I want it to be covered in like yellow colors. Like to make somewhat of a gradient here using the honeycomb blocks up to like maybe this or the glazed terracotta. Not sure how well that would work though, since it is a directional block, so I'd have to like purposefully try to get it into different orientations. I think I'll try both of them and we'll see how it goes. Up here, I'd like to do a similar thing I did with the honey blocks, but instead of honey blocks, I'd like to use the glass. Also, the bees are disappearing. I don't know where they're going, but I'm trying to make more before they all just leave. Well, looks like I'm out of blocks, and I still need more blocks. And we're out of time for the episode, so I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see if I can patch up this little space in the next episode. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon.